Good day, everyone. So today, Team Cybersuits will be taking you through the lack of security updates as a topic, and our focus points would be on the popular blue screen of death that happened last year with CrowdStrike. So this was in 2024. So CrowdStrike released a software update on one of their products called Falcon. So this product is used by many vendors, one of their popular vendors being Microsoft. So when they released this update, there wasn't proper testing done. So there was compatibility issues with Microsoft in particular. So not going into so much details, our team will be taking you through the lack of security updates. We also have a special demo to show you how this can occur. And also, we'll be sharing with you tools that can prevent this from happening.
Hello everyone. We'll be showing a demonstration to highlight how the lack of security updates can be used as a vulnerability to exploit our data systems and our networks. We'll be looking at an exploit from within the Metasploit framework that would target the Google Chrome browser. This module exploits an issue in the Google Chrome version before 87.0.4 to 80.88. The exploit makes use of an integer overflow in the browser code, which then uses WebAssembly in order to allocate a region of RAWX memory, which is then replaced with the payload shell code. We will begin our exploit by launching the Metasploit framework. As soon as we do this, we would search for exploits that target the Chrome browser. Search type exploits Chrome. We can view that about 45 exploits targets the Chrome browser. We will just identify the exact exploit we need to achieve our aim, which can be seen as index 26. So we'll simply say use 26. When we do this, we need to view what parameters that we can configure in this exploit. We can see them by show options to view the options. These are the various options that we would need to achieve our goal. Most importantly is the localhost lhost 10.0.2.5. We need to ensure that this IP address here matches the IP address of our server. So with all this in place, we are good to go. We hit exploit and see what happens. Okay, so we see that it says started reverse HTTP handler and using URL this. What this simply means is that anyone that visits this URL using the version of Chrome that we have identified here, they'll be opening up a session with us through the Metapreter payload, and we could take over their machine. This demonstration simply highlights how the lack of security updates could be used as a vulnerability to exploit our systems and our networks. So thank you.
Now that we've learned about the vulnerability in the case of CrowdStrike, let me now take you through a tool that will help detect and manage this vulnerability. And our focus tool is Tenable. Tenable is a vulnerability management and risk assessment tool. Tenable uses a feature called the Nexus. The Nexus helps to scan the system for outdated software or for unexpected vulnerabilities introduced by any recently patched system, in the case of the CrowdStrike. Once the systems are detected, we assign a VPL, the vulnerable priority rating, to the system, and it does that by using ACL, the asset critical rating. This helps to identify critical assets on the network and prioritize them. So once this priority is given, it generates and sends alerts and recommendation to the patch management system. It also generates reports and recommendation for the stakeholder. At this point, Tomisi will now take us through the patch management cycle using Ivanti.
Thank you, Thompson. So Ivanti is an automated patch management tool that pairs very nicely with Tenable. It comes in after the fact as a repair crew, so to speak. It uses the prioritized vulnerability data from Tenable to know exactly what needs fixing and in what order it needs to be fixed. And then it automatically and very rapidly deploys those patches to your system. So that is a good way of reducing human error and accelerating the patching process altogether. But aside that, Ivanti also creates a log of everything that has been patched, and that log can be used against the log created by Tenable, right? And then used for log correlation checks to ensure that these patches are being deployed appropriately. And also just to be compliant with security policies and regulatory bodies. So together, Ivanti and Tenable offer a proactive and automated approach to vulnerability management. That provides a more comprehensive security coverage, reducing the window of opportunity for cyber attacks. Now, over to Miriam for our recommendations going forward.
We are coming up with this recommendation for CrowdStrike. Firstly, the use of the Ivanti tool, which is an endpoint security measure. Basically, it addresses security vulnerability as well as IT asset management, and it also automates the security process. Another tool is the Tenable, which identifies vulnerability. What it does is that it integrates patch management system as well as automates remediation. Finally, our conclusion would be on the need to balance preemptive risk management system with an automated security update. Thank you.